It wasn't the press as much as we sped up the game. And we had some good transition, and then when I can keep Andrielle in the ball game just doing her thing, she made some huge plays in the second half. Curtis was getting the heck knocked out of her the whole ball game, and they just decided they were not going to call that. So what we had to do was still try to run our plays. We won the ball game because we turned it over 6 times. That's it. That's a veteran team playing at home. The crowd got with us. Danny 2 for 12 in the first half, and sometimes that's just the way it goes. But she got to the line. She can hit that shot at the free throw line. We've been a good free throw shooting team all year, and that's what we had to start doing because they were calling out our set plays. It's the same as us. They had every one of our plays down pat, and we weren't executing. We had other options, but we didn't hit them sometimes. Kyla and Webb neutralized each other, but look at the minutes that Kyla played, 39 minutes, and look at Webb's minutes. She went 30, but they neutralized themselves in there, and both of them had pretty good help defense. And that's what the SEC is all about. It's about that 5 position. Can you dominate either defensively or offensively? And Kyla's defense in the second half was very, very good. Folks, it didn't look good. Even in the third quarter when we were coming back, we had trouble stopping them. Even in the third quarter, they shot 66% in the third quarter, and we only cut their lead down to 2. But then in the fourth quarter, we made a couple of good stops. They missed some wide open looks, and we made some big-time plays. It's huge. We won all 5 of our home openers here. We've had all 5, and then we always go on the road for 2. We're going to stay on the road this time. We're going to Georgia, and then still we'll go straight to to Kentucky, because we're out of school. You save a little money that way. Sometimes you can do more on the road, bonding and practicing in somebody else's gym. And so then hopefully we can get home for Arkansas in a couple ball games. But this is going to be huge. Georgia got beat the other day pretty good at Missouri, and we got to throw the sink at Georgia because I know how good Kentucky is.
Well, I'm proud of our team's effort. I think when Texas A&M does what they do best and really turn up the pressure on the defensive end of the floor, we weren't able to handle it. We fought, we clawed, we gave ourselves a chance, and at the end of the day, you can't afford to give a team 21 points off the free throw line, 23 points off of turnovers, and 16 second chance points. Now, if we cut those numbers in half, we're in good shape, and especially the points off of turnovers. And we have to do a better job of handling pressure, and we got to do a better job of maintaining our poise. Yeah, I think we had 5 or 6 turnovers in the fourth quarter that led to easy buckets and some and ones for them, and then they get the crowd into it, and sometimes that's hard to be able to come back from that. And a lot of times when that happened, we got a little paralyzed on the offensive end of the floor. We stopped doing what we do best, which is move the basketball, share the basketball, make one another better. And we tried everybody tried to get it back on their own. And again, some of that's inexperience. Some of that's being able to come down through the pressure and then calm us down and run an offense. And it's all a learning experience for our team. It's a learning experience for us as a staff. And we're going to continue to get better.
I think really just during halftime, coaches got on us on how we need to pick it up. This is our SEC home opener where, we haven't lost in the SEC home opener in the last 4 games. So they just basically told us at halftime we had to pick it up. And Tease, our point guard, she got us going in the first half, so we just had to step up and get the job done. I just stayed confident, and I knew that I had to step up and try to help my team any way I can, and I knew I wasn't scoring, but I just stayed confident and took those shots, and finally they started going in for me, so it was good.
We knew we would have to press eventually in the game if we were down by double figures, but I think that our press was effective when it needed to be. I think we got some key turnovers at the end of the game, and that helped with our momentum. Well, the way our offense is, we have a lot of spacing. So I think against any team, I have an opportunity to drive to the basket And I decided to do that when Danny, her shots weren't falling. I took it upon myself to get to the basket. It was very important. We got 2 away games on the road, so winning at home was very important for us.